There are literally hundreds of fighters out there, so picking the top 5 female fighters would be impossible. To narrow down the search, we focused on those who are still active in the UFC. This means that MMA beauties like Paige Van Zandt, Amber Stausenberger, Jenna Inonen and others are not in this selection, but even without them, I'm pretty sure you're going to love our list. Obviously there are endless variants of beauty, but we're sure you're not going to disagree with the ones we've picked. Hey my dudes, your boy Gilbro here. This is the first video in the top 5. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. If you don't, then don't. With no further ado and in no particular order, here's a highlight of 5 UFC women who would knock you off your feet and could do the same with their looks. Number 5. Andrea Lee, ranked 11th contender in women's flyweight as of the making of this video. If you're wondering why an American MMA fighter, born and raised in Texas, is often seen rocking a red bikini with hammer and sickle, it's because Andrea Lee's nickname is KGB. And why is that her nickname? Because apparently she looks Russian, at least that's what her coach thought when he gave her this moniker. At first she thought of it as a joke, but then decided to embrace it. In her native Texas, she's seen as a baddie, but when in contact with Russians, she's sort of a hero. When she appeared in a KGB bikini at a Muay Thai championship, the entire Russian team came to her to take a photo. Number 4. Rose Namajunas, ranked 1st contender in women's strawweight as of the making of this video. Rose goes out of her way to convince people that she isn't beautiful, but she can't fool us though. Rose Namajunas is absolutely gorgeous. On top of that, she's one of the best female fighters on the planet and has the type of warm, loving personality that everybody finds attractive. She's the type of girl you would love to bring home to mom and would be glad to have your back in a street altercation. Number 3. Mackenzie Dern, ranked 11th contender in women's strawweight as of the making of this video. When Mackenzie Dern joined the ranks of the UFC only a couple of years ago, she was being touted as the next Ronda Rousey. That's high praise indeed, although she was flattered by the praise and the comparisons, and although she respects Ronda massively, she responded like a champion in the making by saying, "I want to be the next Mackenzie Dern." Her career's still in her infancy though, even though it's gotten off to a decent start. She's still got quite some way to go before she can walk in Ronda's shoes, but she's certainly approaching Ronda in the popularity stakes. Mackenzie is one of the best fighters out there, and that's not solely because of her skills in the octagon. She's a beautiful athlete, has ball-like looks, and takes pleasure in flaunting them before the camera, much to the delight of her millions of adoring fans. Mackenzie is one of the most popular athletes, not just fighters, and it's because of pictures like these. Number 2. Valentina Shevchenko, champion women's flyweight as of the making of this video. Shevchenko was born on 7 March 1998 in Frunze, Kyrgyzstan. She began Taekwondo at age 5 after becoming involved in combat sports from an early age because of her mother and sister. She branched out into Muay Thai at age 12 and then into Veiled Tudo freestyle. When she was 12, she knocked out a fucking 22-year-old, which gained her the nickname Bullet from her trainer. Valentina joined the UFC in 2015 and quickly became a fan favorite, partly due to her famous dancing routines she does after each victory. The Bullet is without a doubt one of the most vicious yet charming fighters to ever step foot in the octagon. Number 1. Michelle Waterson, 8th contender in women's strawweight as of the making of this video. Michelle Waterson was born on January 6, 1986 in Aurora, Colorado. She initially started practicing gymnastics but later turned to karate at the age of 10. Michelle Waterson holds a black belt in American freestyle karate and has a brown belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She has also trained in wushu, Muay Thai, boxing and wrestling. Her nickname is the Karate Hottie. Having made the move from ring girl to warrior with Donald Cerrone's support, Waterson made her MMA debut at Ring of Fire 28 on February 16, 2007, winning the fight by unanimous decision. Her nude photoshoot for ESPN's Body issue set the MMA community on fire. She isn't just good looks though. On top of being a highly skilled martial artist, she also has the type of bubbly and friendly personality that is insanely attractive. So that will conclude my video on the top 5 hottest still active female UFC fighters in 2021. Do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments below, my dudes.